Hello and welcome to Pushing Back, Ukraine Daily Brief. As the war enters its 741st day, these are the main developments from the past 24 hours. Russia has lost approximately 420,270 troops in Ukraine since the beginning of the war, the General Staff of Ukraine's armed forces reported. The number, which has not been independently verified, includes 1,250 casualties over the past day. According to the released Ukrainian figures, Russia lost 21 tanks, 40 armored combat vehicles, 50 artillery systems, 1 multiple launch rocket system, 1 air defense system, 58 drones, 1 cruise missile, 1 warship, 56 vehicles, and 12 pieces of special equipment. The update from the General Staff of the Armed Forces of Ukraine. There were 76 combat engagements. The enemy launched a total of 2 missile and 67 air strikes, carried out 95 multiple launch rocket systems attacks at the positions of Ukrainian troops and various settlements. The Ukrainian Air Force launched air strikes on 11 concentrations of enemy troops. The Ukrainian missile troops hit 1 concentration of troops, weapons and military equipment, 1 ammunition depot, 1 Buk M1 air defense system, 1 Zoopark, 1 counter-battery radar system of the Russian invaders. In its latest intelligence update, the UK's Ministry of Defence reports. Ukrainian military intelligence claims to have sunk a Russian patrol ship, the Sergei Kotov, using unmanned surface vehicles near the Kerch Straits. This is the third Russian ship sunk by Ukraine in the Black Sea in the past 5 weeks, further restricting Russia's naval operations in the region. The attack comes after the dismissal of the Black Sea Fleet commander in February, possibly due to these ongoing losses. In its latest intelligence update, the Institute for the Study of War. Ukraine destroyed the Project 22160 Sergei Kotov large patrol ship of the Black Sea Fleet off the coast of the Kerch Strait on the night of March 4. Russian mil bloggers responded to the sinking of the Sergei Kotov by decrying the Russian military command's lack of response to the incident and mounting a wider critique against the bureaucratic inertia of the Russian military apparatus. Russian aircraft appear to be continuing to conduct a relatively high volume of glide bomb strikes in Ukraine, despite Ukrainian officials' reports that Ukrainian forces have downed several bomber aircraft in recent weeks. Russia and China are deepening their strategic space cooperation, including cooperation on satellite surveillance and space exploration. The International Criminal Court issued arrest warrants for 2 senior Russian commanders for their responsibility in perpetrating Russian war crimes, the first time the International Criminal Court has charged Russian military commanders. Russian forces are reportedly operating a black market to sell Ukrainian prisoners of war, including to Russian paramilitary groups that may be conducting their own prisoners of war exchanges with Ukraine. The director of the Moldovan Intelligence and Security Service, Alexandru Mustiata, stated on March 5 that the Kremlin has begun to conduct multi-year hybrid operations aimed at destabilizing Moldova and preventing its accession to the EU. Russian forces recently made confirmed advances near Donetsk city. In Zelenskyy's nightly address, he held a meeting with the military leaders today. They discussed the frontline situation, the capabilities of the Ukrainian warriors, and the supply of weapons. Zelenskyy also met with the heads of the Defense Intelligence, Security Service, and Foreign Intelligence Service. They discussed the destruction of Russian military infrastructure, counteraction to Russian subversive reconnaissance groups, and Russia's current plans. Zelenskyy also received a report from the Deputy Prime Minister on the functioning of the maritime export corridor. He thanked everyone who works in the ports, on the ships, and who ensures the operation of the sea corridor and its security. Zelenskyy also gave instructions regarding Odessa, regarding people who lost their homes as a result of the Russian attack with Shahd drones. He instructed to help with new housing as soon as possible. Thanks for following today's updates. Please don't forget to like and subscribe for more content. We'll return tomorrow with the latest news on the ongoing conflict.